call me. I'm kidding. I can take your note.
There he is. I hope you got your cardio up. Mile high, baby.
MP, over here, over here.
You got this, MP.
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And this late in the season, Greg, do you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore? They've played some games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They got Mason, and it's the prodigy in at the point guard position. Now to the paint and stolen by Hamilton. There's the prodigy driving inside. That shot off the mark. Inside, Wolf, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
A power finish. New Orleans moving it around. Mason the pass to the prodigy. Grimes. And there's the pass to the prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the free fly.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not
Here's the prodigy. We saw him with 29 points last game.
Back it down, baby.
Wolf grabs the miss. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up toward the Denver Nuggets. Their last game was in New Orleans.
poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but the coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
His bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
And another miss by Denver.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Passes it to O'Connor. Here's the prodigy. Pass to O'Connor.
Screen! Pick!
Now Mason.
And the foul!
Pass to Grimes. Off the basket.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And Denver is going to take their first time out here.
Moment now to see the numbers for Morris. How last month turned out for him. Putting up about 14 points a night. 6 assists, 3 rebounds. He's done his share of the work for the team. Definitely making an impact.
The numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow. They need to see him get up in that situation.
The screen to give him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for the layup. You can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Parker kicks to Morris. For 3. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Morris.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's O'Connor.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nuggets trail by 8.
Switch!
He kicks it to Parker. Back to Morris. He tries off the glass, but it's no good. New Orleans has gone 2-2 from 3 for 3. It's all in by the Nuggets. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover
Come to me!
letdown in this one.
And there hasn't been anything easy in this area.
I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's the Prodigy. 5 points in the game. And the pass to O'Connor. Here's the Prodigy. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up to the corner. 8-point game. He makes good on his first shot of the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the court here tonight. Not an easy fellow to hold in check.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Denver. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place.
Keep doing what you're doing, all right? Go get him.
Nuggets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. 7 to 4 Pelicans.
Who's watching here?
Carlisle is out there with Hamilton. And it's Meyer in at the 4-man position. Surveying the D.
Get ball!
With the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders. Partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
The defense struggled. I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that one.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Prodigy in the last time out against Denver delivered quite a performance. He added 29 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. The latest chapter looks for a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against the team that has no answer for them. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Hard with both hands.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive done.
Over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Stanley, the pass to Hammond. Here's Meyer. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give them a good open look from the perimeter.
The Prodigy passes to Meyer. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He has 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Pelicans.
Steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what they've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Little resistance against that.
Inside inspiration, devastation.
Orleans moving it around. Good. And that's now 7 points for the Prodigy. The Nuggets trail by 6. And for those of you just joining us, the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 on 3 quarters. Pass to Stanley. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 7. Stanley, the pass to the Prodigy. There's the triple.
Don't worry.
They get it back. Here's Hammond. It's blocked. And now the Nuggets fast break. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. Not called by New Orleans. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past. It seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points. They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's the Prodigy. It's the three-point bomb. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Wide open shot from Morris. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shot. The Prodigy passes.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Hey, who got ball? Who got ball?
Morris outside, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game.
That's fine. No
And
problem.
right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Get outside.
Here's Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Is passing another high point in that game to make sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Get the ball.
Morris, no good. Pelicans leading by 10.
Back up, bro. Go. Get back. Hey, buddy, go.
want to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's New Orleans. Enjoying
They can't stop.
They
can't stop.
Over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, they got high percentage looks that led to a lot of points. Take it from me. That kind of scoring adds a bunch of zeros to the end of your next contract, so keep going inside.
The Shaq-tastic formula to winning games. All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
Each guy brings something different to the table. This is a competitive field, but I think we're starting to get a clear picture of who's the top. Get it? Top dog.
Man, I think we're thinking the same thing, Shaq. I mean, but let's see how it plays out.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Ward, Parker out there with Morris, and it's Wolf in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. O'Connor the pass to the Prodigy. From downtown, O'Connor misses.
Good look.
And it's Parker with the ball, putting it up with another. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game home series. Nice shot by Hamilton.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Parker passes to Ward. Love three from Morris. Here's Wolf. Second chance shot.
Well, tip it.
It's another one. And he lays it up and in. Wolf got 6 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody else.
Get there.
On the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's the Prodigy, covered by Morris. Grimes, and he banks in the layup. Grimes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here's Morris for 3. Big miss by Morris.
Now that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't.
Mismatch. Help him. Help him.
Outlaw kicks to Morris.
Shot.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 11.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Hamilton the pass to the ground. Fires for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Both teams finding ways to the 3-point line, trying to take advantage from distance.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pick up right.
On the wing, Morris. The pass to Wolf. Kicks to Outlaw. Denver passing it around.
I got your help side.
Just 5 to shoot. Misses from 15.
He is just really playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Let's show some
With
pride.
this break in the
Come
action,
on.
Quick look at our 2K leaderboard in the NBA's top free throw shooting big men since the All-Star break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Morris. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Hamilton dishes to Mason. Here's the target with his three.
Just enough coverage.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
He gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pelicans have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Parker outside. Morris outside on the wing. Who's guarding him? The assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight. Here's the Prodigy. 15 points in the game. And Hamilton on top. Hamilton up top. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Morris. Passes it to the Prodigy. 6 to shoot. Pops in the layup for 2. Hamilton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
And Matador defense, that's one of the... shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now. Just gift wrap points.
Morris passes to Parker. Wolf, the second chance points on the tip in. Wolf got 4 this quarter.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get extra possession.
That's good from Mason.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
A floater. Morris, no good. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Hamilton.
Hey, don't let him shoot that.
Hamilton's got 6.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
To the middle. Here's Morris. That shot, no good. Nice D from the Prodigy. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Olden.
Thanks very much. The league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, I Might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys that ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. To the inside. Pulls it from the elbow. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Got a piece of it. Here's the prodigy. Continues to a monster jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Back door!
Pass to Richmond. Denver passing it around. The Nuggets with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's the prodigy. Hendricks pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money, so when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Ellis the pass to Outlaw. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Outlaw's got his second bucket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's the prodigy. And they pick up 2. The prodigy's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really... have to admire his tenacity.
Hey, right here!
And a miss there on the triple. And so it's New Orleans sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14.
Let's keep
and
it up.
It's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here. He'll roll out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing is part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Hammonds. Prodigy is out there with Carlisle. And it's Stanley in at the 2 spot. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Stanley. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't make a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so for the Pelicans.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Here's the prodigy. He jams it straight down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
About a minute play here in the 4th quarter. Good from the Prodigy. Here is Outlaw. Down low. Here's Ellis. It's tipped.
Hey, right here.
Stanley, the pass to the back. Chalk up two there. The Prodigy's got 25 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
Now here's a defense right on.
That's all you.
Rebound by Hammonds. Hammonds got his foot down at that last one here tonight.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Oh, watch the pick.
Ellis outside. Stolen away. Inside. Nice shot by Carlisle. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
We've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ellis, the pass to Kim. Now here's Richmond to the inside. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So both teams making some changes here.
Over!
Richmond, the pass to Kim. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Get there,
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
Yeah!
Look here for Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Baseline!
Here's Meyer. They grab their own miss. Grimes passes to Stanley.
Come on, give me that ball!
Here's Ellis.
Get it, get it.
To halt the run. Wolf shot's good. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Pelicans leading by 19. The pass to Stanley. Orleans moving it around. It's picked off.
Stay on here.
And here is Outlaw. Passes to Kim. And here's Richmond. Kim, the pass to Outlaw. Pocket 6. Here's Kim. He kicks to Ellis. Fires away from outside. By New Orleans.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around. I see him. Now, I think, on the rest of the team.
That's it in no time at all. The Prodigy's got 16 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of blow, especially down this many points.
Teams who moment their lapses like this are backbreakers.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
That's right, fans. Give it up once again for your very own dancer.
On defense, the Pelicans. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Come get it!
Now, here is Morris.
Kick it out! Hey, come around!
5 on the clock.
I'm open right
Pass
here!
to Wolf. And again, Denver no good. New Orleans leading by 22. Kicks to Mason. Here's the Prodigy. Hits the rim with a two-handed slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one at the line is good. Good on both. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the fourth quarter.
Who's got ball?
Here's Stanley.
Over it! Hey, right here! Hit me, I'm open!
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets.
Hey, get it back.
Gets it from downtown.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Carlisle passes to the product. Here's Stanley. Pass to the product. Here's Stanley. The pass to Carlisle. Fires the three. Denver grabs the miss. Ward's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morris passes to Wolf. It's tipped. They retain possession. Parker kicks to Morris. And here's Outlaw for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one. Pelicans leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight.
Squeeze.
Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Prodigy.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Morris passes to Wolf. Blocked, and he stays with it. Launches a 3. Morris with the bucket.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Hammonds passes to Stanley. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Morris. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's Stanley. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to the Prodigy. Lets it go with the 3. They'll hit that one. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Win and we're in. Let's get that dub.
MP.
We're clinching tonight, buddy.